thirst. I thirst for the freedom of certain animals. These are the animals you think are happy. The animals you pay a lot of money to go and see. I thirst for them to be treated well. You may think of MarineLand as a fun place for families to gather and enjoy a fun day. But have you seen what they look like up close? The terror and horror in their eyes? What happens behind the scenes is not what you think. How they are treated won't be a secret after you listen to me. Good morning, protesters. Today I'm going to talk to you about a place where beautiful animal life starves and dies. What's so bad about MarineLand anyway? I mean, they have rides, marine shows, and lots of wildlife to look at all day. While we are having fun, we know that MarineLand's owner, John Holler, illegally catches his wildlife, and now MarineLand has one orca whale left, Kiska. She had to watch 26 of her own kind die, 5 of which were her own children. She is now sad and alone, living in a small tank, her own blood trailing behind her. The secret behind MarineLand is slowly being exposed. The natural habitat of majority of the animals on MarineLand is the ocean. When they arrive to MarineLand, they are welcomed into tiny pools that are made out of salt water and table salt and water. That's the kind of salt you put on your French fries, not what they really need, which is marine salt. The land animals also suffer. There have been many complaints about the bears, like how they are always fighting and killing each other's cubs. You will also notice that they never have a chance to hibernate, which isn't natural to bears. Many people lose sight of the animals where they are having fun, but MAD, MarineLand Animal Defense, can clear your mind. They work to educate the public about what is really happening at the park. I was lucky enough to meet with one member from MAD, Mrs. Sefton, who is also a teacher at our school. Mrs. Sefton also protests in front of MarineLand and MAD was created in early 2011. It was made up of citizens who were concerned about the welfare of the animals. Their main goal is to protect them by telling people what really happens at the MarineLand. One particularly sad story is about Junior, an orca whale who didn't like performing, so they kept him in a warehouse with 2 other dolphins, who he watched die, then later died himself, sad and alone, with no one to say goodbye to. Male orcas spend their whole lives with their mothers and live in big family units. Clearly, this does not happen at MarineLand because they get split up. Orcas swim hundreds of kilometers every day, which is very difficult to do in those small pools. So what can we do about this? What can we do about what is happening to the animals at MarineLand? Don't go. My family stopped going 5 years ago when we learned about the treatment of the animals there. If people don't pay to go, then they can't keep the park open. Are you going to do your part? I ask of you, for the sake of the animals that don't have a voice. For the justice of these animals, I thirst.